Good evening, everyone, and welcome to She's the Boss Radio Network. 24 hours, 7 days a week, focus on topics to build, strengthen, inspire, as well as motivate men, women, and the youth from the home to the conference room and around our community. We want to thank you for tuning into the show. We want to invite you to be a part of the show by calling in on 443-272-5922. Join us on www.shesthebossradio.com or listen to us on tunein.com. Google, Alexa, and Siri by saying play She's the Boss Radio or Shoutcast. Follow us at Facebook at She's the Boss Radio. Follow us on Twitter, She's the Boss Radio without the O. IG is WSTBRN. Twitch and Tumblr is WSTBR. And I am your host, Mike B, along with my co-host,
Iman B, live and direct from San Antonio, home of the Sweet 16 games tomorrow, Houston, Arizona, and another one. But I'll be watching it, hopefully, from my comforts of my couch, and I can save $300-400. What's going on, family?
Young Nas checking in. I'm in the studio once again, but my team didn't make the Sweet 16. We got knocked out by St. Jude. I can't take it. I can't never get a win.
Breaking news. The New York City is expected to lift the mandate tomorrow for unvaccinated players for private sector, which sports teams are considered private sector. So looks like Kyrie is going to be back to playing now. The other thing is, like, he still can't play in Canada. So if they play against the Raptors or something like that, he only going to be available for 3 of the games.
Oh, yeah. 3 games.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really only Toronto's really the only place right now that he can't play at all. So now that he's back in, that that they lift that mandate tomorrow, so he could be eligible, starting tomorrow or whatever else like that, if they lift it tomorrow. But
yeah, well, they said Thursday, so we'll see. That's huge for Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that's definitely huge for Brooklyn. They might be a favorite now in the East.
What about Ben? When is Ben coming back? Is he still?
Well, Ben got a herniated disc in his back.
What?
Yeah.
How? What did he do?
From all that mental stress he took from carrying the load in Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carrying the Sixers all postseason long last year.
Yeah, they had to say something because he was expected to be back playing now. I don't think he's ready to play.
Mentally or physically, and just both.
I just don't think he took too much time off right now. I don't think he's gonna be able to play this year.
No, he won't.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to play. Because if you don't play now, you can't insert him into the lineup in the playoffs. No, you can't do that.
No, you definitely can't.
You got to gradually get into it. So if he don't start this week, he's going to be out for the season. Because it wouldn't be fair to him to throw him in there, because the media going to be on him.
Oh, of course,
the fans going to be on him.
100%.
So it wouldn't be fair. But if Kyrie can play all the games, they might jump up there and be one of the favorites to win it all.
Yeah,
I see them right
that's
now.
the thing.
I'm hoping they can get the 7th seed. We can get the Raptors first round, but
yeah. So Golden State hurt right now, and they're not playing good basketball right now.
They have been playing good basketball for the past few weeks. To be completely honest, they had lost like 5 or 7. And then now with Steph got that foot injury. I mean, granted, he said they ain't really too worried about the playoffs. They're going to be in second or third, which is fine. Let them rest. Might as well, ain't no need to rush them back for the next 9-10 games. It's not going to make a difference. Let them heal up, be healthy, and they'd be good to go for the playoffs. I mean, who are they going to play? Somebody, a 6 seed, a 3 and a 6, or
Denver.
Well, in the Western Conference, that's 6 seed.
True.
That's going to be a tough one for them.
That's Denver right now.
Right, Denver a tough check right now.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they all come back and they're shooting the way they're supposed to. Clay don't feel like he got to shoot the ball every single time. Steph don't feel like he got to shoot a Draymond play well. What he's supposed to. He can't get hot-headed because when he get hot-headed, it's over with. You already see that the other night.
Yeah, he already got tossed.
He got tossed from the game.
Yeah, but he's already starting. He's in the paper talking about we too soft and don't nobody want to hear that Draymond.
But it's true. You don't lose to the Magic.
Yeah.
You don't lose to the Magic. You don't at home. You don't lose.
Hey, but the Magic ain't just win one game.
Yeah, but they out there playing basically with backups. Who? Tell me who on the Magic team?
No, but they still NBA players though.
They don't know.
One person I know, and that's Cole Anthony Jr.
That's it.
Them guys got pride just like everybody else.
You know what else they got? They got a GM or owner be like, you know what? Just go ahead and put the other folks in because we trying to see what we can get for next year's draft. Go ahead and put them in, and they still lose the backups. But that's the thing. I was listening to ESPN San Antonio this morning. They were talking about now what teams are doing. Like the players and the coach have too much pride to tank.
Mm-hmm.
The player, but it's the owners.
Right.
That want these, the players ain't going to get. They going out there saying, I'm better than this person out there. So I'm going to get out there and show it. I'm the 7th, 8th person on the bench and now I'm starting. Oh, I'm going to get out there and show you why I'm on this team. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy though, man. It's truly crazy.
The owners will go as far as the bench their star players. If they want that last spot,
right,
to get in the lottery pick, they'll bench their star players. They'll tell them you're not playing tonight.
Right.
That's ugly.
You need to rest.
Yeah, that's ugly. You only won 10 games the whole season, but you need to rest. No.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That don't make sense to me.
His off season real early.
That don't make no sense. So I'm going with I like Phoenix, man.
Well, they all it's hard not to. They got all around every position. I think they hungrier than they were last year.
Yeah,
and they're proving it.
And they got more big, so if they do match up with a big team, they got JaVale now because they didn't have JaVale last year. They have Bismack Biyombo. They have Shamet. They definitely got some more players. Unless CP3 come back, that's it.
Right. Well, I've come to, because when I was younger, I just had one team. But I've come to realize I just like watching the game. I don't have a team.
Yeah.
I don't have a team anymore. I used to like the Lakers because of Kobe.
Right.
I was an Allen Iverson fan before Kobe. I was Allen Iverson. I was a Sixers fan.
Right.
Back in the day, I was a Sixers fan because of Dr. J and Mo Cheeks, Andrew Toney. Right. That was my team coming up, the Sixers. Yeah. The Sixers was my team.
Yeah.
And it carried all the way up until Allen Iverson played Kobe in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Jump ship.
And that's when I knew Kobe was the guy.
Right.
So.
Well, it could be better. It could be worse. You could be a Wizards fan like me, no matter what. I mean, I say it. I say it. I've said it here on the air several times. I'm a Wizards fan, but I mean, it's just like, what do I got to cheer for?
Well, we just got finished talking about that. I told Nas I'm not. I don't like anything that got anything to do with DC.
I'm just a national fan.
Anything. The closest thing to DC that I like is Top Golf.
Oh, that's Springfield.
That's National Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's anything else in the surrounding areas, I don't like.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like DC.
So now that you just like watching basketball, you mainly look forward to watching certain players when they play and certain teams and.
Well, no, I just like to watch the game now. It don't even matter who playing.
So Detroit and the Magic playing, you just watch.
I'm just watching. I'm just watching it because I mean they do have some players, especially the guy that came. That went, did he go first?
Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham for Detroit. Yeah, I like watching him.
You're a good young player.
Yeah. The Magic, I can't even tell you who on their squad.
Magic.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah. See,
they had Michael Fultz, but he got hurt.
See, I haven't even seen a game with the Magic. I haven't seen a game.
They don't televise. They don't televise the Mavericks, the Warriors, the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
The Lakers shouldn't even be on.
No, the Knicks shouldn't even be on.
Well, they two big market teams, so they're going to be on no matter how bad they are. They're going to be on. So they the two biggest markets, New York and LA. So
I'd rather look at more Brooklyn games than Knicks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the
New
York, I don't care how bad they are, they're going to be on TV.
Like you said, every player owns MSG. Trae Young did whatever he wanted to do last night.
Mm-hmm. They kind of blame it on Spike Lee.
So when he's there,
they definitely blame it on Spike Lee. He was like, Spike said, I don't even talk to y'all.
he just sitting there now.
Just sitting there. They just something about Madison Square Garden and them guys. Kobe said Spike Lee is responsible for Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
He's responsible for Mike 55.
Yeah.
He's responsible for Kobe 61. Now Trae Young. So
he was in LA talking trash when the Knicks was up and the Lakers came back and won, and Spike was just like,
He make it bad for the Knicks, man. But them guys gotta go out there and play. They had a team that should have made the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, especially after what they did last year.
Yeah, they had a team
fall off like that.
Yeah. So I don't understand what happened with Kemba Walker, but I don't understand that.
Probably just at odds with the coach. Probably didn't fit his system the way. Well, I mean, because Kemba Walker's a good player. Right. New York guard. The New York guards, New York, New Jersey guards, they ain't got no fear of nothing. They go out there and they play hard up and down the court and everything. But because of injuries to other players, that's the only reason he had to get out there and play. And when he got out there, he showed them why. But again, he didn't. I don't think Charlotte was the place for him when he went nor Boston. Okay. But I mean, what do you do? I mean, if you get traded, then you're supposed to be loyal and go. But if you request a trade, then you're disloyal to the team and the franchise. But owners can kind of do what they want to do. Oh, we can sell you. Basically, we can sell you to another team or trade you for another player. Basically, I hate to say, I hate to say that modern day slavery, but I mean, you got the owners. Mm-hmm. They sitting up there in the owner's suite, wash it down. These are my products. they belong to me. I'm paying their salary, so they belong to me. That mean they're getting paid handsomely for it. But again, if I don't like what you're doing, I'm going to give you to another owner, and then I'm going to trade you for somebody that's going to do a little better. They're going to make me more money. That's basically what it is.
Them guys out there throwing their bodies on the line, man. Some of them guys can't walk. Hey, man, it's rough. So, but we gotta go to break. We come back. We're gonna get in some of these trades, these NFL trades, as soon as we come back.
That's deep.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Jenny James for Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet-friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no-obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
This year, give the greatest Mother's Day gift ever. Compassion International presents a Mother's Day celebration. Erica Campbell, Donnie McClurkin, Tamala Mann, and Anthony Brown in group therapy. You thought I was worth saving. Saturday, May 7th at the Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, formerly the UMBC Event Center. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at Ticketmaster.com or the box office. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Still muted.
I'm still muted.
Hey,
No, you good.
I'm
You
back.
good.
I'm back. Welcome
Back
back.
now.
Welcome back. Yeah. We came back a little earlier today.
Yeah, must have been that 27.71 second neatly done commercial.
Oh, okay. Right. I wasn't paying attention.
It's gonna be shorter when I edit out that Jeannie Jane from the radio station. Then I'll send that back over to you. So probably about 25 seconds. Right.
Yeah. So today was a big trade today, man. Big trade. NFL.
Who do y'all think won the trade?
One would trade.
So you saying that who the Chiefs and
Yeah.
what team do you think won that trade?
They came up with awfully lot.
They gave up 5. You talking about the Chiefs? And
Yeah. They came up with awfully lot.
They gave up 5 picks for him, and
they gave him $120 million.
There's 2 in each round. Each of the first 3 rounds. So it's basically 6 picks. They got 2 they got 29 and 30 pick in the first round, and they got like 52 and 60 or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Man, the Dolphins they got a lot of picks though.
I know they had a lot of picks, but again, who's going to throw him the ball? Tua ain't going to stay healthy.
No, man.
He can barely throw the ball deep. So what's the purpose of? It's almost like.
But with Tyreek, you don't gotta get it deep.
One of them cross runs and one of them slants.
You don't gotta get him deep. He can take out. He definitely can take the top off. But
yeah, he can.
He also get the bubble screens and the ends arounds, and you got to be creative.
I think he made a mistake by leaving. But again,
well, he already got a Super Bowl ring, so now it's all about the money.
That's true. It is.
It's all Devontae Adams.
We talk about this. And that's because I know in AW, if he jump on at 130, he gonna say, when you pay them quarterbacks the big money, you leave nobody else room for anything else. And that's why Brady was so successful at doing what he was doing, because he took less money. Is that selfish of him? In a way, yeah. But when Giselle is making $500 million a year. Why do you need somebody else? And I see Aaron just popped on. See when you talk about A-Dub, that's when he pop up. That's exactly when he pop up. He pop up because
that's right. Y'all miss me.
Because we were talking numbers. You the numbers guy, and I said we were talking about Tyreek Hill. I don't know if you just heard it, but Tyreek Hill, six draft picks plus $120 million. And then like, huh?
So what I was gonna say, see, that's what happens when you have a good GM. Ooh, nice.
Somebody, I don't know who it was. One of my neighbors said happy birthday, and they just dropped it off to me.
Damn, about 80s, what?
Yeah, so I don't know who it was, but they just said tell me happy birthday. So there it is. Now I got something to drink tonight.
Oh, that's what's up. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
So that's what they the Chiefs have a great GM. You have a top receiver, a good receiver, whatever you want to call Tyreek Hill, and you get 5 draft picks. This is not the Cowboy show, but Amari Cooper is a draft pick. I'm not saying Amari Cooper is anywhere close to Tyreek Hill, but that is a smart move by the Chiefs, because they know they can't pay that guy.
Right, and that's what we're talking. That's what I was saying, because when you gave Mahomes, and you said, as I said right before you popped on, if A-Dub was here, he would say you can't pay these quarterbacks all this big money and expect to keep, because everybody wants their money now. Nobody's playing for a team; they're playing for themselves now. They're playing for their future.
Right.
You know, we may only have 3 to 5 good years, especially for a running back, wide receiver, maybe 7 at most. And everybody ain't built the same no more.
Yeah, exactly. You can't keep everybody, and so now, and so you figure out, so they got rid of when I say got rid of, they traded away Tyreek Hill, but they still have a ton of talent, and then they can also replace him with talent in the draft that is so much cheaper. Where if you still got you got Kelsey, you got Pringle, you got Hardman.
And they got Juju.
Now we know, we know without Tyreek, them guys ain't gonna be as good as they were. You know that. We know that. I'm not gonna say that was a brilliant move by the Chiefs GM. Brilliant. They had to let him go. And what they did that the Cowboys didn't do, they got a ton for him. The Cowboys should have got a ton for him, Mark. They should have been trading him, and they knew they wasn't going to pay him.
Right, and the Cowboys actually were in a better position because the contract was already done.
Yeah,
you know, but not to say, you know, you never know. You don't know how Kansas City is going to turn out. You know, look, Tyreek is a special talent, but you know, you may not necessarily have to be the same. Well, one, they weren't the same dynamic offense that they were before, even with Tyreek. They had the defenses started playing them different.
They did.
Didn't have as many big plays as he used to. He became a possession guy.
Yeah.
Reception, you know, he wouldn't get he'd break one every now and then. It wasn't like he was back in the day. It was. Yeah,
but just the thing, A-Dub, just the thing with that. That wasn't on him. That was on the OC and the head coach, because teams were playing an umbrella, keeping everything in front of them. So why don't you just take what the defense is giving you, dink and duck all the way down the field, instead of trying to take it off? They still was trying to take Tyreek and throw it over the top. When you got guys, that's what they playing for. They're not letting you get over the top. So you gotta, when teams do that to you, you gotta take what they give you.
So think about that. If that's what the defenses are doing, and so Tyreek is not getting over the top like he used to,
right?
I don't need to pay a guy that kind of money because he's not a. They're playing me different, so I can't do it. So now I can probably take I don't need a Tyreek Hill type guy if I'm running crossing routes or I'm running the dink and dunk. Well, I'm gonna pay a guy $120 million. You know,
because he still can do all them things. He can get away. He can do all that.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't pay him.
Yeah, look.
Because if you don't do it now, guess what? You're gonna get less. You're in a worse situation next year.
So why? The same reason that the Dolphins paid him is the same reason Las Vegas gave Devontae all that money.
Right. So guess what? So Miami can pay him because guess what? Tua don't have a big ass contract.
Right. Right. So and Carr don't either.
Right. And Carr don't either. So now so somebody gotta get paid.
Yeah.
If your quarterback ain't getting paid, so now I can pay the pieces around the Miami. They got a ton of pieces.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
They even got Cedric Wilson, and they signed the running back from San Francisco.
Oh,
yep. But he always stay hurt most of it. Yeah.
And Miami got about 8 wide receivers right now.
And they got a good tight end.
They got a decent tight end, but I mean they got I'm looking at them. They got all these wide receivers. They got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have about 12 receivers. And only one I really know is Waddle. All I know is Jalen Waddle. I'm looking at Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. They got Fuller, of course, like that. But other than that,
they got Parker.
Yeah, they got Parker. They got they got Cedric Wilson from Dallas, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Oh my God!
What you think about this though? Everybody ain't gonna play. They gonna have to get rid of some of these folks. I mean, when you got 12 wide receivers.
So
they better show up that offensive line.
Yeah, they got Connor Williams.
Yeah. From Dallas, right?
Right. So with all that talent on the outside, right? They don't like Tua. They don't like the quarterback. So what do? Who can take Jimmy G right now?
Miami.
Are you trying to say you would take Jimmy G over Tua?
I'm not. I'm not saying that. I said Miami don't like. Miami don't like Tua. They already made it perfectly clear. They said the players don't even like him.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Oh, I ain't know about all that.
I read it, and they said the locker room don't even like him.
I did not know that.
No, why is that? Why don't they like him?
Well, the article said that he's not a player's guy, a quarterback.
It's like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, they don't. He said the locker room don't like Tua. Now I don't know where they got that from. Might have got it from a player, but that's what the article said. So
again, what did I say a couple weeks ago? Alabama quarterbacks don't succeed in the NFL. But besides
Matt Jones coming.
Besides McElroy, that's been just bouncing around from team to team, what Alabama quarterbacks say that we've been watching since the 90s, or let's just say 2000s up until now, have actually made an impact in the league? Besides, I'm not talking about Mac Jones because he's different.
Well, I think he's different. He's still a rookie. I don't think we can sit here and say that Mac Jones.
You ain't sold on him?
Huh?
You not sold on him?
No, not yet. I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not willing to give up on Tua yet. I don't think a year and a half is long enough. Is in particularly when you talk about Miami. Let's dissect Miami in that situation a little bit and what Brian Flores said about this organization. This organization was trying to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to lose. How can my quarterback be in the best situation to succeed?
Right. Yeah.
So I feel like I got to give Tua a pass. It's not like he's been horrible, but we have an organization that is dysfunctional based on what Brian Flores said. How am I supposed to be Patrick Mahomes? How am I supposed to be Justin Herbert in that situation? Mac Jones, Belichick has protected him. He's had a couple games where he's thrown less than 10 passes. I'm not sold on Mac Jones. He's in a great situation with a great coach who knows how to put the quarterback in a great situation. He knows he's a rookie, so I'm not going to ask him to go out there and throw 50 times a game like some of these other coaches do. I'm going to put a quarterback out there, drop him back 50 times and let him get killed. I'm going to protect this guy and let him learn. So I'm not sold on him just yet.
Okay.
So, and let's get to it sometime. Let's give Mac Jones some time, and let's see what happens. You know.
Back on the question of where Jimmy could go, the Saints are already locking on Jameis. Texans, I'm not even going to put them in there. The only place I guess for Jimmy that I can think of is what, Carolina?
Carolina.
They don't trust Sam Darnold. They want Sam Darnold gone.
And they've taken offers for Christian McCaffrey right now. They're looking at whatever's on the table. So again, you put them in a situation, you ain't gonna have no running back, so you're gonna have to throw the ball. You don't want Jimmy D to have to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game.
Exactly. And who are his receivers? We'll get back to that after the break.
Yeah, we're gonna come right back to that when we come back.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Beauty is in the eye. We complicate things when all along it's just perfect as it is. Beauty is from within. It's how you feel, not as how others see you. Skincare shouldn't be complicated. She's the Boss believes skincare should be nurturing, easy to use, smell delicious, feel refreshing, and look incredible. She's the Boss Cosmetics and Skincare brings you our botanical-based skincare line that's gentle, uncomplicated, and extremely effective for men, women, and youth. Feel confident and radiate a power glow that flows from the inside out. Exude an assurance that extends from the home into the conference room. Visit us at www.shes-the-boss.com or call us at 866-494-5945 to get yours today.
This year, give the greatest Mother's Day gift ever. Compassion International presents a Mother's Day celebration. Erica Campbell, Donnie McClurkin, Tamala Mann, and Anthony Brown in group therapy.
He thought I was worth saving.
Saturday, May 7th at the Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, formerly the UMBC Event Center. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at Ticketmaster.com or the box office.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music.
Welcome back. So,
So what was your question, A-Dub? I know A-Dub muted right now.
Panthers wide receivers, was that it?
he was asking about the wide receivers, but he's still on mute.
Yeah, that's he paying attention to something else. He'll figure it out in a second.
Robbie Anderson.
He's on another conference call.
Robbie Anderson. DJ Moore.
He had us on mute.
Hey, my bad.
All right, we understand the numbers don't stop.
So
What I miss?
what you was asking?
I was asking, who are the receivers on Carolina?
I got you. DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson. That boy from LSU, Terrence Marshall. It's another one that I'm missing.
So they got 3 decent receivers.
Yeah, those are the 3 I can name off the top of my head.
Nah. You want me to leave Debo Samuel and to go to that garbage?
No. He don't have a choice.
Yeah, because Kyle might have
There's
gone
got to be
in.
somebody better that's left. Who else need a quarterback?
Houston.
Ugh, Lord.
That's it.
I don't think
Baker visited Tennessee today.
But again, that's a backup role. He ain't Tannehill. They ain't gonna start
If
him
you
with
sold
Tannehill.
on Tannehill, why you bringing in Baker Mayfield?
Every team needs a backup.
You need a backup.
You're not gonna bring Baker in as no backup.
Yeah, you will.
No way. Because he's not gonna come to be nobody's backup.
Well, he ain't gonna have no choice.
How many options does he have?
Oh, he gonna have an option. He gonna have an option.
He got to earn it. So just like who went to Indy? Was it Mariota?
Matt Ryan.
Where did Mariota go?
Mariota went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mariota was in Tennessee, was a starter, failed, had to be a backup.
Mariota ain't Baker Mayfield. No way.
Well, his choice is to be a starter. Look, if you go to Houston
ain't even trade for him.
Seattle?
Seattle need a quarterback.
Let me tell you, so if Russell Wilson can't make it, I think he better off taking a step back. He'd have made enough money from Progressive Insurance. So be a backup when somebody get hurt, shine, and then you cash in again. Because if you go to a crap team, then you're gonna be a backup forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, Skip Bayless said he is not a backup.
I know he's not a backup, but sometimes you gotta take a step back so you can take 2 steps forward.
No way.
So where should he go then?
No.
Ain't
No.
no way he ain't. There's no way I see Tennessee starting him over Tannehill.
If I'm big, I'm trying to get to Carolina fast.
That's his best.
Well,
option.
he got a starter there already, but I don't think they sold on him either.
So Carolina?
Yeah,
Sam Donald? No.
Sam Donald.
Oh no, get Sam out. Sam.
No, look, no.
Sam Donald is
Sam
seeing
Donald.
ghosts out there.
There's no way they can go another year with Sam Donald as a starter.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Just like we said, Cam ain't no backup, and it's not. I know that's that's Nas' guy, but he came
don't
out.
Detroit need a quarterback?
Huh?
Oh no, they got a quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you if I'm Baker where I go. I go to the Giants.
The Giants got 2 quarterbacks up there.
Giants just picked up another quarterback.
Who they just pick up?
Tyrod Taylor.
He better than Tyrod, and he better than
Danny Dimes.
He better than both of them.
He might be better than Danny Dimes, but he ain't better than Tyrod.
I can't believe y'all saying this.
He ain't better than Tyrod. He might be a little better than Danny Dimes, but not better than Tyrod.
Tyrod was playing okay last year.
Yo, what has Danny Dimes done to y'all that y'all don't like Danny Dimes?
What has he done that makes you like him so much?
He
What has
had
he
nowhere
done to
to
make?
go to. Who was his receiver?
So
Neither did Tyrod.
Nobody to throw
No.
to. So in Detroit, Kenny Galladay was not a
Yeah,
problem.
Kenny Galladay.
Okay, come on, man.
Look, what's the name? Shepard, Slayton. He had Evan Ingram.
Y'all is tripping.
What?
Y'all smoking tonight.
No way.
His receiver, they got no reason why he keep fumbling the ball.
He ain't throwing down. He's not throwing down.
Yeah, well, your offensive line trash too.
How you even get the name Danny Dimes? Because he ain't throwing none. Danny Nichols.
That man throwing pennies.
I think Danny Dimes all right, man. I don't know. I think
You see something that we don't see.
Yeah, I think Danny Dimes okay. For real. So if the quarterback situation, me and Nas was talking earlier off air. So it's a couple quarterbacks in the draft, and a couple teams that don't need quarterbacks are picking up top, like Jacksonville don't need a quarterback.
Nope.
I think Detroit picks third or something like that. They might want to draft a quarterback. So we were trying to figure out where would Malik Willis fit in the quarterback.
I didn't know until I started
talking about Pittsburgh.
how strong his arm it was.
Talking about Pittsburgh? Well, Pittsburgh all the way down the line. So you got a couple teams that need quarterbacks that's drafting before Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh, if they want them, they might have to trade up.
Let me pull up the draft order.
Yeah, I had the draft order.
I mean, I either see him going to Seattle or
Yeah.
Houston.
Houston got like the second or third pick.
I
something
say
like that.
Houston or Seattle. That's what I'm going.
They wouldn't be bad places for him, but I think.
But is he even? Iman, is he even the top quarterback in the draft?
This class is not quarterback heavy at all.
Yeah, it's not. This class is more defensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defense and wide receivers. I wouldn't. This class is far from quarterback class like in a couple of years past. This one, you got to do Pickett out of Pittsburgh.
Right.
And you got Willis. You don't have very many quarterbacks.
The guy out of Ole Miss. The old guy. I'm not sold on the guy out of Ole Miss at all.
Yeah.
So
he reminds me of Johnny Manziel a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little better.
Pittsburgh don't pick till 20.
Here's the thing. Well, I can't predict what these teams are going to do, but I like being the GM / the owner.
You are the Mike Tannenbaum of sports factors. You are the Mike Tannenbaum sports factor.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you the GM. That's right. Yeah, I agree.
If I don't like these quarterbacks, if they're not highly touted, just because I need a quarterback, doesn't that I need to take one of these quarterbacks in the top 5 rounds, in the top 5 pick, and then be unhappy with them. I'd rather take another year and fill in some other stopgap quarterback, whether it's Jimmy G or whoever, a Tyrod Taylor, a Teddy Bridgewater, and draft me where my other deficiencies are, where the draft is heavy, whether that's defensive line, O-line, whatever it is that you need. Don't draft a quarterback just because you need a quarterback and there aren't any great quarterbacks available. Are there any? You take a look at who's coming out in 23. Is there some top quarterbacks? Can you predict? Okay, well, maybe
Right now.
but maybe I'll wait next year. And I pack for that, just in case I win a few games. Don't take the quarterback second, because then you're going to set yourself back and then you're tied to him for the next 3 years and you ain't happy.
Right.
Side note, the backup in Miami, the 2 is Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater's in Miami.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying those type of quarterbacks. Plug in Baker or whatever. Don't draft them if that's not the guy you want. That's not the guy that you like. Wow, we got it.
Malik is
He ain't making you feel like that. Don't do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm this draft play. I don't even really know the quarterbacks. I only know the kid from Pittsburgh, and I only know Willis because of the combine.
But they said the boy from Pittsburgh hands too small.
Right, and that's what they said. They said his hands small.
He said his hands too small.
Mm-hmm. They said his hands small.
Yeah, so you pick like the Texans picking 3. I wouldn't take none of these quarterbacks.
Let me see. I got my handy dandy tape measure here. Let me see if I can be an NFL quarterback. Because they said the quarterback's hands. They said the smallest was 8.5 inches, and I think that's what Pickett was, or somebody like that. Well, I'm looking at mine from thumb to the pinky, 9 inches. So I might as well get out there and get drafted because my shoulder just as good as Tua's. Hell, if that's the case, you might as well be. I could be like Drew Brees, think and dump, 5-10 yard passes, because that's all he did for the last 3 or 4 years of his year. He couldn't throw the ball deep.
He couldn't. Nope. So the kid Malik Willis played at Liberty.
Right.
Right.
I watched his highlights the other day.
Again, what a pro day? What good is it? If I can be out there, of course he can. I mean, of course you can make it throw the ball far. He young. He 21, 22, 23 years old. He been throwing the ball for the past 15 years. Of course he can throw the ball 70 yards and make it look good. But again, you ain't out there running around with nobody on the field. You got to make these plays, put defenders out there, and then make the passes. I would like to see that. That sparks my interest as a 7-on-7 at the combine. I don't want to see dudes out there just running around. That's exactly how that dude from Michigan tore his ACL. No, what are you doing these drills for? You ain't running back and forth like that in the game. You might run, you pushing the guy back. You may run side to side, but you ain't running up, running back, running up. You ain't doing that in the game. So why put these guys through that?
Watch my tape. And I ain't playing in the ball game either.
Right. For the past 3 or 4 years, you've seen what I can do on the field. How does me running a 40-yard dash with no clothes on, because you're not going to run that fast with your clothes on, with your pads and everything else on.
Nope.
Yeah, the pads have gotten smaller from when, like, let's just say the big Ray Lewis pads when he first came out in the 90s. So everybody got these small pads. It looks like they pretty much just wearing like some little small shoulder pads now.
Mm-hmm.
These things get it bigger, stronger, faster now, but ain't nobody chasing you when you got equipment on. it's a big difference when you running out there with compression shorts and a t-shirt on.
And tell me, unless I just don't know about it or the NFL just does a great job of promoting, I have not heard of the basketball combine. Is there one?
Yeah, there is one.
But they don't talk about it.
I'll watch it. They do the same stupid bench press because KD. They talk about KD couldn't bench press 185 pounds, but more than
who cares? When does he need to bench press 185 pounds on the court? Ain't no. If you shooting threes, when do I need to push somebody? If you it's a foul.
Absolutely.
Especially the way the game is now.
So what? Combine? Is there a baseball combine?
There's no need for one. If you can hit a ball, they did it, but they drafted you right out of high school.
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna go to break, and we come back. We're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, that's good because we got till 7:30 tonight.
It's post time.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Jenny James for Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet-friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no-obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
Hey everybody, it's the Midday Diva, Dorisa Harvey, and we're planning on having a great time at the upcoming Mother's Day Gospel Extravaganza. You don't want to miss this great celebration at the Chesapeake Employees Insurance Arena, formerly the UMBC Event Center. This will take place 7 p.m. For ticket information, go to Ticketmaster.com. Featuring on this awesome concert, Erica Campbell, Donnie McClurkin, Tamla Mann, and Anthony Brown and Group Therapy. Don't forget that Saturday, May 7th, 7 p.m. Make your plans to attend. Go get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. Sponsored by Compassion International.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Welcome back, y'all. So, just talking about the combines and all that good stuff.
We talk about the draft, and you look at, the needs, players that teams have lost. You had all the free agency, and I'm looking at the teams. So there are 3 teams that have not acquired one player in free agency.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You were just talking about that earlier, A-Dub. Me and Nas was.
So you know who one of them is, right?
Who was that?
One of them is the Cowboys. It's those players, right?
Right. I heard that.
Look at them. The Cardinals is the other. And then the only other one is the Rams. Now, the Rams just won a Super Bowl, so who cares who the hell they acquired? They playing with house money now.
Right.
How are these teams? That is clearly dysfunctional. Cardinals and Cowboys standpoint, where this is addition by subtraction. What are you doing to get yourself better? How many you hit the lottery drafting Micah Parsons and him being a all pro in his first year. That don't happen every year. So whoever it is that you drafting, be expecting you're gonna get another Micah Parsons or whoever. You don't hit like that every year. Is this are they gonna be an impact player?
Right. They lucked up into him.
Yes, I know.
They really did, because had J.C. Horn or the other corner, Surtain been available, we wouldn't even be talking about Michael Parsons on as a Cowboy.
Right. You're right.
We wouldn't. Yeah.
So you're 100% right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if, because they saving a lot of money. They didn't cut a lot of guys. They saving a lot of money, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it looks like nothing. They signed somebody today to a 1-year contract.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was already there, but they keep.
That don't count.
That don't count.
What's up with your boys, Zadarius?
He's on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys did sign somebody in free agency.
They signed a punter. They signed a punter or kicker or something like that.
No, that was our guy. That don't count.
That counts.
Yeah, we signing your own people. That don't count.
No, that don't count. No, I'm talking about they signed a kid from Atlanta. The DN.
Right.
Oh, Fowler, I got you.
Yeah, Dante Fowler. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one. That's the only one.
Is he supposed to replace Mr. Gregory?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Because I'll tell you what, here on the ESPN San Antonio, they going on this man every single day.
Who, Gregory?
Yeah, they going on him every single day. I only listen for about 20, 30 minutes, but these dudes, they like it's like they halfway in between pissed off, and the other half is like, who even cares anymore? Why are we still talking about it? But yet, because they talking about the Cowboys Twitter page or whatever else like that, is just constantly talking about the dysfunction and everything else going on, and talking about Jerry Jones and how bad the Cowboys going to be. As y'all said, they could probably going to be worse this upcoming season than they were this past year.
Oh, it's dysfunction. It's definitely dysfunction there. It's definitely dysfunction there. They need a real GM and let them guys go up there and spend the money, whatever they at. Let Jerry and his son Steven go and get a real GM. Get A-Dub. I don't care.
That's right.
If we get A-Dub, we get rid of Dak, get Tannehill from Tennessee.
I'd be like, which your boy they be dressing in the night suits? Clark, is it Lewis? Lewis Riddick.
Yeah, Lewis Riddick. He definitely need a GM position.
Yeah,
because he was doing a lot of interviewing last year, the year before. Yeah. But again, they ain't trying to put him in the
let me handle that
position of power.
We can put the guy that's finding all the talent for us. What's his name? Will McClay?
I don't know. That's our scout.
Yeah. He do all the scouting. He get all the guys. Yeah. So we put Will McClay up there, man. This is horrible. I don't even want to watch them no more.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch them no more.
That's the point.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch them, man.
You've reached a breaking point with the Cowboys.
I have. If we were just bad, then that would be one thing. If we bad, we got a bad GM, we got a bad owner.
But a wonderful fan base, a faithful fan base.
Man, yeah, they do. All I see running around.
Our fan base trash too.
All I see riding around on pickup trucks all day long around here. Pickup trucks, cars, got the star in the back of the window, the helmet. Go Cowboys. You talk bad about them, they so ready to fight and everything. I'm just like, why can't y'all team have this much fight in them? You fighting,
I don't know.
You fighting for a team that's just average.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And our fans became memes. That's
I still have that picture.
It was like 4 or 5 of them. Like, God, no.
The lady from the playoff game that's top tier.
No, I don't know if that was good. The other one.
The guy that got caught cheating. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I like all of them. They funny because
Yeah,
to stop from crying, that's all you can do is laugh.
all you do is laugh, man. I tell you, I wasn't getting sucked in.
Yeah. Hey, we bad, but the Ravens right there with us.
Yeah, listen. I'm still gonna be. Look, if they lose, don't say nothing to me for the next 2-3 hours. I need time to relax myself. I still got my defibrillator upstairs because you're gonna need it every single week. I keep it in the bar area. Got my defibrillator right up there. What I'm saying is, I'm a fan. Not like I ain't crazy like the Cowboys fans and everything else. I ain't shooting TVs. I ain't throwing them off the wall and everything else like that. But just don't say nothing to me about 2 hours if they lose.
Yeah, I feel you. But Ravens have a reason why they only won 8 games. I mean, half the team was on IR.
Yeah,
they were. But what?
It seems like CBS listened to y'all because next year for Thursday Night Football, the announcers will be Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. So I guess Chris Collinsworth is gone.
He's still gonna be on Sunday night.
So who's taking out? I don't know.
Oh, that's Thursday. You said Thursday night?
That's Thursday, and then I think Buck and
Troy
went to
Buck
Monday.
and Troy on Monday night.
Yeah, they Monday night.
Came over to ESPN.
Yeah.
So they still gonna have Chris Collins.
Troy Buck on the Monday night?
Yeah.
Buck and Troy.
Oh, yeah. Troy went and then Buck followed.
What?
Yeah.
I guess Louis Riddick and Bob Greasy just wasn't doing the job. But I think that was temporary. And I think
Tony Romo doing all the Sunday games.
Oh, he's all of them?
I don't mind.
He's going to be at every one of them.
I don't mind.
He's doing all of them.
They need to have Tony Romo.
Every one of them.
They need to have Tony Romo on Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of Chris Collinsworth. Because with him, like I said, I can watch the games on mute and just have music playing in the background like I'm at a bar or something instead of listening to old Mr. Predictable. What's that Captain Obvious? That's who he Captain Obvious. That's who Chris Collinsworth is.
Hey man.
You know that's who your boy was too. Was it Booger McFarland?
Yeah.
That's why they set him up bad.
Booger?
And that stood behind Booth that was dangling in the air.
That's because his fingers was like that.
Yeah, his finger messed up, man. His finger messed up. Ugh. Yeah. So what's our guy named Jason Witten gonna give it another try, huh? I think he coming back, yeah.
Wait, to y'all?
No, I'm talking about commentating.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, he was horrible. He was bad.
Stop it, Jason. You know Troy. You know Tony.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. So they
made for everybody.
So what? Hey, before we go, what y'all think about Dion and the pro day thing? Did y'all see it?
I didn't see it.
He called out all the teams that didn't show up for his pro day. He said, "I'm gonna remember every team that didn't show up." And Baltimore was one of them. The 10 teams didn't show up to their pro day. He said, I bet you y'all won't miss Ole Miss and Mississippi State pro day.
Be real here. I understand what Dion is trying to do, and I'm all for it. But and maybe he's just trying to get there. But
that's what he said.
Do other small schools get all 32 teams?
No, but what he's saying is he's pulling 4 and 5 star recruits to Jackson State.
Are they where he's getting it? Are they seniors? Are they?
Yeah, some of them were transfers. Some of them were transfers. And but we'll talk about it later, man. We gotta get out of here.
I get what he's doing, but 22 out of 32 ain't bad. That ain't bad, but we gotta go.
Yeah, we definitely gotta go. So I see y'all next Wednesday, man. And
anybody bracket still intact? Mine is.
My bracket all busted.
Look at my bracket.
I still got 3 number ones in it.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my $500.
All right, people.
All right,
Yeah.
fellas, we out of here.
That's why we ain't had no commercials from BLM, because they still owe me money.
You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? She's the